Hello.
Dali, ano to eh?
Dali, I'm filming.
Filming po.
Filming.
What are you filming?
Filming. But anyway,
Yeah.
hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, everybody. Why is this such an awkward vlog? So today's video is
What
a
if I wanna
vlog.
cook? Sorry.
What?
What if I wanna cook?
What? What?
What if
This
I
won't be long. It's just like an hour. But yes, without further interruptions, today's vlog will be all about hairstyling. Resuming what I left off maybe like 2 months ago. So this was my attempt of curling the hair using a flat iron. This is the bane of my existence. I didn't know right how to use flat iron for curling prior to the hairstyling module that I went through, but thank God for that. And yeah, so now I have to finish, well, actually I'm gonna start from the very beginning, maybe straighten this up a bit just to make sure that I get all the fine hair. Yeah, so the last time I attempted to curl and it was like this. And now I want to finish curling the whole head with only these of the flat iron. Oh my god, the vlogging! And I'm wearing this with minimal makeup because after curling the hair, then I'm gonna go for a jog, like I do every day. Right, so let's get right into it. So this was the attempted resectioning of the hair, and I cut the bangs myself with some tutorial from TikTok Shorts. I will only be using minimal stuff here with me. I don't have crocodile clips. I have the regular sectioning clips, which won't really hold too strong. Oh, the wind is so very strong, and I only have the natural light to guide me, like you know. Plus I have the MUK gloves and a fine tooth comb. So that is all that I will be using today for prepping the hair in advance before I do the flat curling and stuff. I would usually use my MUK Hot MUK 6-in-1. This is really great for holding the curls. It's almost done. It's been with me for 2 years. And the shelf life should only be 12 months. Anyway, plus other things, but I'm not gonna focus on that right now. I am only going to focus solely on curling the hair with a flat iron. Now I've mentioned time and time again that I am not used to doing hairstyling on myself, but I have to perfect my ways of how to do proper hairstyling when it comes to clients. So I'm gonna be starting with more practicing lessons with the doll head that I have right here, and I have called forth hair models that are willing to let out their hair for me to practice on in a couple more weeks. Okay, is there anything else that I forgot to say? So I'll just remove these prior clips so I can resection them again. Usually I would like to follow the box sectioning just in 4 quadrants. Sectioning in 4 quadrants. That usually makes it easier for me, but in certain situations I just use my fingers to kind of pull the top hair up and section it that way. You can clearly see the struggle. Plus hairstyling wasn't always my forte. but I realized to be more employable, you've got to include hairstyling with the makeup services. This will be the part where I'm going to fast forward everything. Because if not, we are going to last, this whole video is going to last like about an hour and 30 minutes. And it's not even a lesson. I mean, the sectioning clips still hold, but it's a little bit flimsy, if you know what I mean. And I'm gonna turn on, I should have turned this on a little bit earlier, so I'm just gonna place it at the regular 190 maybe, just to straighten the hair. And let it stay there while it heats up. Open up, yeah. After this, I will be filming the day 3 of the Pinterest makeup challenge. It's been such a busy week since I started working at Mac. And yeah, it's been so great. Smells really burnt-y. But I still want to give more focus on, of course, the hairstyling and the makeup artistry. On my personal time, so my business, you know? Right. So I'm just gonna put my glove on. I don't have a proper stand. That's gonna be too tall, at least, for you to see from that angle. So I'm just gonna maybe pull out the hair like this. Okay. So my phone decided to go hell mode and overheated and stopped filming while I was in the middle of straightening the hair. But anyway, I didn't do anything spectacular, nothing too special, it's just straightening the hair. Anyone can do it. So now, I'm just going to resection again and just clip the top part and start curling the bottom. Hopefully the phone doesn't stop filming this time. Right now the crocodile clips would be very handy, but what can I do? I don't have it at the moment. Not a very spectacular way of clipping the back ends. So this is just how I clipped it. Alrighty, yeah. Let's begin. So I was thinking maybe perhaps I should just go maybe outwards the face. This is so annoying. And perhaps I'm going to increase the temperature to 200 instead of 190. I'm just going as slow as I can, but being careful not to burn the hair too, you know? And this is my usual mistake, except I curl too fast on this part. Yeah, I'm just gonna let it cool down for a little bit and then redo it again. Actually, it's not that hot. Okay, so twisting the flat iron just to make sure that I got the curls correctly. Gonna go as smooth and careful as much as I can. Going over it once again. Okay, I finally have my first proper curl. There we go. At first I really could not wrap my head around how do you fucking curl a hair with only a flat iron. But yeah, after years, I'm not speaking about months, after years of attempting to do it, I finally was able to do it just now. The sun is hiding. It's too cloudy outside. I'm gonna have to speed through this because my light is fading. That's a bit too low in the middle. I started curling at about this part. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna have to carry on. It's hot. Oh, the wind is so strong. Isolated thunderstorms predicted today. this one's a little bit too loose. I'm gonna have to repeat that. Okay, you may not be able to see my head. It's so weird because I would be in such a weird angle if I like talk, maybe just for now. Oh well, the humble beginnings. A lot of people already know how to curl with a flat iron. Maybe I'm one of those minority that just figured out how to do it now. But wait, I was supposed to get a section. Also, this is my leggings, okay? That's my leggings. That's not really, it looks like skin tone. It's so peachy. But yeah, okay, so there's tons of tutorials, right, on YouTube on how to curl. But I'm just showing you how I do it, which is probably the same way other people do curl their hair. Okay, so starting on the side, I have a good amount of hair here, not too thick, not too thin. So I'm going to place my hand upwards this way and just and twist it just enough. Then running it downwards but outwards. Down and then out. Yeah, I think I might have curled it a little bit faster, so it's kind of a loose curl. But yeah, I'm alright with it. Maybe I could repeat it again. Today, I got a pillow prop underneath here because I don't want my knees hurting for the rest of the day. But now that I have done so the directions are kind of opposite. I have to make them opposite so they don't combine once I kind of style them at the end. This part goes inwards and this one goes kind of outwards. I haven't started hairstyling that long, maybe like about 6 months or so. I'm still not that fast. Sometimes it does take me 30 to 40 minutes per client for the hair. So I'm aiming to do faster than 30 minutes. As you can see, I started tight curling at the very well, this is a doll head, and I wouldn't do this directly at the scalp of a client because that will definitely burn. But here I started curling from the very tips, like right exactly there, right at the very tips. The hair, not the tips, I meant the very roots of the hair. All right. It's at the end of the day. My brain's getting kind of hazy. Okie dokie. So far, this is how it looks. But now I'm here at the top part. So I have to make sure that the crown is looking good. So I'm just going to divide it by 3 parts. Okay, let me just show that to you. So I'm going to take a small portion right here and a small portion right there and leave a bigger part at the middle. Let me just demonstrate. Plus the direction, I'm thinking of what direction of the flat curler that would look good. Maybe inside towards here and then towards there. It's almost done. kind of difficult because I don't have a top view. I don't have a higher stand somewhere. But that's what it looks like from the top view. So I've got a section there and a small section there, plus majority is right here in the middle, and style the bangs a little bit later on. And I am already losing light. Fantastic. So with the parted section right here, I still have quite a bit of a length, quite a bit of a width, so I will divide that further into two. And I think I'm gonna go with the direction of downwards and maybe, yeah, this way. One moment. Let me just move her better. Oh. Yeah. Move her maybe on that side so you can see clearly. So this is how I start to curl from the very roots. Bend that a little bit. Curl that top part a little bit. Right. So I went a little bit too rushed on this side, but I'm happy with how it's kind of giving more volume on this top part. Okay, that's a bit too curled. Yeah. Every time I hold her, I feel like I'm choking her. So that's the kind of curl that I am aiming for. It's so pretty. Plus, it's got the lift from the root, so yes. I'm gonna do the same thing, but like maybe the opposite way that I would hold my hand. I'm gonna finish this one last side right here. And there you go. That is super curled. Right there you have both of these, really super curl. Just brush it out a little bit. I'm just gonna do the other side, and when I come back, I'll be doing the top one. Almost done. Yeah. So I am now at the crowning part. I know it's not very equal. Plus, I don't know what happened here. That's not. I wasn't able to fully control this part, but this is the rest of the chunks of hair for the crown. So this is still a little bit too thick. I'm going to divide that further into 4 sections, perhaps. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm going to take this section and then this section, so like maybe 2 more sections to create that fluffy top part of the head. And also, because I also wanted to cover this area, so the hair of the crown will have to be the one that's going to cover the back part. It's still going to be just the same techniques, same placements and directions, just making sure that it looks good at the back part, the back of the head. And this is why I have the gloves on, cause it'll burn my hand if I don't. So where is it? Yeah. I know it's kind of like fallen into 2, but that is a 1. 1, holy section, let me just comb that out. To cover the back. Right. so you don't see any more parting behind the head. Okay, I'm just gonna finish the same thing just like that. It's the same thing with this one, and then I'm gonna go ahead with the bangs. With the bangs. There's so much frizz, there's so much flyaway, but that's not really something that I want to amend right now. It can be controlled with an anti-frizz cream or an anti-frizz spray. But if you want to keep those flyaways, just to add more details perhaps on the hair, then you can use something like a texture spray, texture styling. That's what I use to. This is Schwarzkopf. Texture styling spray. Okay, so I have two lengths of the bangs here. One is like maybe the clavicle, and the other one is on the jaw. I just cut these myself. I know it's not perfect. And I cut them with a surgical scissor. Well, fantastic! I ran out of light indeed. So perhaps I would have the bangs curl inwards as well. Because if I do an outward curl, I don't know how it would look actually. So I can't really decide. Inward, outward, in, out, in, out, in, out. If I go it like that, but if I go like that, I know this is such an awkward position of my hand, but that's what works for me, and I'm still figuring out my method. But that is extra curly. Alright, so with the ends that are extremely curly like that, I just go on with a flat iron and do that. Ta-da! So I'm gonna do the same thing with a shorter one. That's gonna be super curly. Yep. Looking like those Bridgerton curls. That's okay. Well, we're gonna fix it. We're gonna fix it in a moment. I'm just gonna do the other side. Plus this doll head has been with me for such a long time, and over the years it's been frizzy and the hair is quite damaged from all the use. So I need to get myself a better doll head too. Not that you're not better. I love you. And she is ready for the Bridgerton ball gown. So that's the final, well for now, the final result for the flat curling iron. Multi-directional. I wasn't very keen on just doing one direction at the moment. I wanted to test every direction. Up there, down there, twist here, twist there. And for the tips, well, that depends on the mood or what the client wants, of course. If they want a very curly, then curl the tip. But if it's for something like a beachy, what do you call that? A beachy wave, or just a relaxed kind of curl, loose curl, then I would just maybe comb the tips a little bit to make it look a little bit more relaxed and loosed. Just like that. I'm gonna leave this as it is for now, and when I come back I am going to style it, maybe an updo, but also don't forget to The light is so horrible. Also, not to forget to add final product, the anti-frizz cream, texture, hairspray, or whatever hairspray that you need to do. Yeah, so that's it for now. Vamos.